Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's online learning program welcomes you all. Today we are going to learn a new topic, simple past tense. Dear students, already we have learnt about verbs. Verbs are words that show what the subject does, what the subject says, what the subject has, or what the subject is. Verbs have different forms. All forms of verbs come from base verbs. A base verb is the simplest form of a verb without any special ending. Now let's learn about simple past tense. First, look at these examples. She sang a song. He played cricket. We sang. I walked. An action or activity completed in the past is called simple past tense. These are all examples in simple past tense. Now let's learn how to form a simple past tense and when to use it. How to form a simple past tense of regular verbs? We can make past form of regular verbs by adding ed at the end. For example, I kicked the ball. Here ed is added after the main verb kick. I walked to school yesterday. Here ed is added to the base verb walk and it becomes walked. They marked the test. Here mark is the base verb and ed is added to make past form of the verb mark. You watched the tennis match. Here watched is the past form of the base verb watch. Now some verbs which are ending in an e like live, close, wipe, etc. In these verbs d is added at the end and the past form is formed. Let's learn some examples. They wiped the floor. Here the base verb is wipe and only d is added after the main verb wipe. He closed the window. The base verb is close and only d is added after the verb close and it becomes closed. You closed the door. I lived here in 2012. In this example, live is the base verb and d is added after live and it becomes lived. Verbs ending in a y preceded by a consonant means examples are spy, envy, study, etc. Then y becomes I. And ed is also added to the base verb. For example, he spied on his neighbors. Here spy is the base verb and y becomes I and ed is added after the verb. They studied a lot. Here study is the base verb and y becomes I and also ed is added after the verb and it becomes studied. We envied her cousin. Here envy is the base verb and y becomes I, ed is also added and it becomes envied. He paid for dinner last week. Pay is the base verb and paid is the past form of pay. We learnt about past form of regular verbs. Now we will learn about past form of some irregular verbs. Our first example is we ate our breakfast this morning. Ate is the past form of the verb eat. He left for New York yesterday. Here left is the past form of the base verb leave. Let's learn some more examples of present and past forms of verbs. Stand or stands, it becomes stood in the past. Write or writes, it becomes wrote. Teach or teaches, it becomes taught. Read or reads, it becomes read. Send or sends, it becomes sent. Tell or tells, it becomes told. Give or gives, becomes gave. It or its, it becomes ate in the past. Go or goes becomes went. Buy or buys becomes bought. Some more examples of simple past tense are as follows. He bought a pen. She gave him a rupee. They went yesterday to Pune. He wrote a letter to his mother. I sent a parcel to my friend. He told me to work hard. Now, let's revise simple past tense. It is used for things that happened at a specific time in the past, means yesterday, this morning, in 2009, etc. I hope all of you have understood the topic simple past tense. Thank you.